This is a very special day for us because today is gonna be my son's pinning as a graduate of nursing. So we're gonna go and celebrate this day and we'll witness his pinning. So let's see.
Good morning. Morning. And thank you to everyone for coming to help celebrate Frederick Community College's Spring 2026 nursing graduates. I am Stephanie Harrison. I'm the Interim Director of Nursing Education here at FCC. And I want to start by thanking those that have supported these graduates through their nursing school. Our steadfast faculty, who all hang out back here. Yeah. In case you couldn't read this, our Miss Michelle, who we all love so much. Our wonderful clinical instructors, who are a bunch of them are here. Who help make sure that this program continues and that we get these graduates to be nurses. I have one thing to say to our graduates, which I think everyone in this room would say. We're super proud of you. Each of you have worked so hard to be here. And today, you need to celebrate wholeheartedly what you've accomplished here in nursing school. I'm sure that the rest of the nurses in the room would join me, but we want to welcome you to the nursing profession. Starting with our speakers, we have our president of Frederick Community College, Dr. Anissa Payne-Cheek.
FCC. Am I right?
Yes.
Love it. I'm Dr. Anissa Payne-Cheek, and it is my honor to address you on this very, very special occasion. Joining me today are the following members of the Frederick Community College Board of Trustees. Please stand as I call your name. Trustee Dr. Carmen Hernandez. And Trustee Dr. William Reed. Thank you both for your steadfast leadership and commitment to the college and our beloved students. And to our registered nursing candidates for graduation, you made it. Congratulations. I have to tell you, this is truly one of my favorite times of year at FCC. As president, most of my days are spent in meetings and conversations about the future of the institution. We talk about budgets and planning because no money means no mission. We talk about technology systems and whether they're truly serving our students and employees well. We talk about student learning and success, how we measure progress so that our decisions are informed by both data and lived experience. We talk about student support services. We talk about workforce needs, new programs, facilities, partnerships, and how we ensure the college continues evolving to meet the changing needs of our community. Much of my work requires living in two places at one time, being fully present in today's challenges while also preparing for the future that is coming next. And while I'm able to spend time with students, hearing their stories, direct interaction with students is not what fills most of my calendar. But this time of year changes that. Commencement ceremonies, student recognition events, pinning ceremonies like this one. These moments bring me real joy because they remind me exactly why all of the work leading up to this matters. It matters because of you. But because behind every meeting, every difficult decision, every strategic discussion, every late night, and every challenge is a student pursuing a dream, building a future, and sometimes accomplishing something that may once have felt impossible. And today we celebrate that achievement. You are entering healthcare at a remarkable moment. Technology is transforming how illnesses are diagnosed, monitored, and treated. At FCC, you had the immense benefit of training using cutting-edge simulation labs, virtual reality, and hands-on clinical experiences designed to prepare you for the realities of modern nursing. Are you feeling confident and prepared today? Y'all gotta say it better than that. Are y'all feeling confident and prepared today?
Yes.
Yes, that's the answer we need to hear, especially before I walk into the office and see one of y'all. Y'all gotta be confident and prepared. You have learned how to assess patients, think critically, respond under pressure, and make complex clinical decisions. You leave here prepared to step confidently into one of the most trusted and essential professions in the world. But never forget that for all the remarkable advances in medicine, there is something important that no technology can replace. Nursing is and will always be profoundly human. At some point, each of you will walk into a room where someone is frightened, uncertain, or vulnerable. In that moment, your clinical knowledge will matter. Your training will matter, but so will your presence. Sometimes healing begins with reassurance, with trust, with someone who listens, advocates, and helps patients feel seen, heard, and safe. At FCC, we often talk about being future ready. And that doesn't simply mean preparing for the future. It means helping to shape a better one. And I believe each one of you leaves here today prepared not only to enter this profession, but to make a meaningful difference through it. I want to acknowledge all of the incredible faculty, clinical mentors, family members, friends, and loved ones who supported you through the long nights, demanding coursework, moments of exhaustion and doubt. This achievement belongs to them too. So why don't you give them some thanks. Frederick County and communities far beyond it urgently need compassionate, highly skilled nurses just like you. Thank you for answering this calling. Your success inspires us. It makes us more focused, more committed, and more determined to continue creating opportunities for students who are working to transform their own lives and serve others through their gifts and talents. Again, you make FCC proud. The future of healthcare is better because of each and every one of you. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Chief. Okay, I'm not good at public speaking. I'm shaking like a leaf, so sorry. If you would have asked me 30 years ago if I would ever picture myself standing, I would have thought you were crazy. I hated blood. I couldn't look at gore. I couldn't even think about vomit without feeling sick myself. But here I am. Clinicals exposed me to blood, gore, vomit, and just about every smell known to mankind. And somehow, I can walk into a code round like it's just another Tuesday. Getting through nursing school was no easy feat, but I need to thank my husband, Jamie, my children, Tay and Ty, and my mom and dad. I truly could not have accomplished this without your unwavering support, encouragement, patience, and love. Through the long nights, stressful exams, emotional breakdowns, and moments where I questioned if I could really do this, you never stopped believing in me, even when I stopped believing in myself. I also want to thank the rest of my family, my friends, my coworkers, who supported me throughout this journey. Thank you for encouraging me on the hard days, checking in on me when I was stressed, listening to my endless nursing school stories. They remind me to keep going when I felt exhausted. Having such an amazing support system made all the difference, and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. To each of my professors and clinical instructors, thank you for sharing your wisdom, your experiences, your passion with us. You didn't just teach us how to be nurses, how to pass exams or perform skills. You helped shape us into the well-rounded nurses we are about to become. Each of you have left a mark on me that I will carry throughout my nursing career. Professor Bush, you taught me something even bigger. You taught me to believe in myself. During my biggest moments of self-doubt, when I was ready to throw in the towel, you were there reminding me to keep pushing, keep working, keep believing, to give myself grace, and to take things one day at a time. Your support and encouragement played a huge role in getting me to here where I am today, and I will never forget that. Hannah, you are the kind of nurse I hope to become. Your gentle touch, your calm presence, and the soft, caring way you speak to your patients. The knowledge and confidence you have when advocating for them is truly special. Watching you care for people showed me the kind of impact a nurse can have, not just medically, but emotionally. Thank you for leading by example and showing me what compassionate nursing truly is. On the very first day of nursing school, I was one of the last people to walk into the classroom. There were probably 60 more of us there. And I remember scanning the room, trying to figure out where am I going to sit without completely looking awkward and terrified. I noticed one empty chair in the middle of the table, so I sat down. Sitting to my right was another student who introduced herself to me. That was Lauren. We started talking during the breaks that very first day, and believe it or not, we haven't stopped talking since. The beautiful thing about our friendship is that we understood each other in a way that not many people could. She knew how this journey was for me, and I knew how hard it was for her too. We carried each other through the hard days, celebrated the victories, and reminded each other to keep going when things felt impossible. She became one of my closest friends, and truly one of the biggest pillars of my life through this journey. She was my rock through this crazy ride. And to my fellow classmates, I'm so incredibly proud of each and every single one of you and how far we have come. This journey has not been easy. In fact, I think for many of us, it's been the hardest thing we've ever done. Looking back now, those moments make me so proud because we were all growing right in front of each other, even when we didn't even realize it at the time. I remember during the first semester of med-surg clinicals, all of us were absolutely terrified and honestly had no idea what we were doing. We were paired with another student during those first few weeks, and I remember my partner, Danielle, being so scared to even walk into the patient room just to say hello. And now an amazing nurse with shock trauma. Watching all of us grow from scared patients into capable nurses have been incredible. Then came Silverado. Yep, that was a ride. For those who don't know, Silverado is a memory care facility. I might need to go there myself. So, anyway, the second semester's day, it was a Silverado. Camille and I were out there, dodging residents in the hallways, getting backed into walls by patients, and discovering residents in beds together. But definitely we're not assigned roommates. At one point, I'm pretty sure we were just trying to survive the long shift. And at the time, it felt completely chaotic, maybe just a little traumatizing. But now we can laugh about it. Those moments became part of the ride, part of the memories, and part of what bonded us together. Third semester brought so many laughs, and one of my favorite memories from nursing school. Brinsley, Kaylee, and I formed quite a bond. Somewhere between care plans, patient discussions, med passes, and trying to figure out exactly what our instructors were asking us at post-conference, we became a little family. Fourth semester brought me to what was probably the most memorable and impactful clinical rotation of my entire nursing school journey, the emergency department. During our emergency department rotation, Kaylee and I cared for a patient whose condition rapidly declined. Within moments, the room was filled with healthcare team as life-saving measures became. We were unexpectedly asked to step in and assist with CPR, rotating every 2 minutes for 34 minutes. That experience changed us both. It was a moment we realized we were no longer students practicing skills, but future nurses carrying real responsibility. Although the outcome was heartbreaking, it became one of the most important and impactful learning experiences of my nursing school journey. And I'll always be proud of Kaylee and I, because we supported each other through it alongside with Hannah. As I stand here today, looking out at every one of my classmates, I cannot explain how proud I am of all of us. We came into this program scared, uncertain, exhausted, and wondering if we were truly capable of making it through. And now, here we are, stronger, wiser, more compassionate, and ready to step into one of the most meaningful professions there is. Every single person sitting here has to overcome obstacles, sacrifice time with family and friends, push through stress and self-doubt, and work harder than most people will ever truly understand. And because of that, I know without a doubt, this world is gaining some incredibly cool nurses. I'm so excited to begin my journey as a labor and delivery nurse, a role that I know will challenge me, inspire me, and allow me to care for patients during some of the most important moments of their lives. I truly cannot wait to step into this chapter. To my classmates, never forget how capable you are. The compassion, strength, humor, intelligence, and resilience I have seen in this group is remarkable. Whether your path takes you to the emergency room, pediatrics, ICU, labor and delivery, shock trauma, or somewhere completely unexpected, I know each and every one of you will make an incredible impact on your patients' lives. I hope we all stay in touch, cheering each other on, and never forget the bond we built during these past 2 years. We survived nursing school together, and honestly, after that, I think we can survive anything. Congratulations. stand to that.
Welcome, family, friends, and faculty. My name is Carla Sandoval. I am a first-generation college graduate and proud to be graduating with high honors with my Associate of Science in Nursing. I am also proud to stand here representing our hardworking Hispanic community. As we know, today is a memorable day. Today we celebrate the hard work of the nursing class of 2026. To begin, I want to personally thank each and every one of those who has helped me through this journey. My parents, my family, my church, my nursing professors, my clinical instructors, especially Stephanie DeLauder, who believed in me the very first semester, and Mary Ellen, and my peers. As many of our nursing graduates here today, this journey hasn't been easy, but we have made it. From cells to changes every semester, into our best year being psychiatric mental health nursing. We have survived. To give you some insight, I was raised by a single parent. I watched the many struggles my mother went through, but not once did she fail to provide for me. Regardless of the many struggles growing up, I stayed firm, achieving highest honors year after year, with the biggest influence being my mother, who encouraged me to achieve more than she could. And as I entered my last semester of nursing school, I felt accomplished and a sense of relief, knowing that things were going to be better and that I and my future generations would never have to struggle the way I did growing up. I was beyond excited that this last semester was the time to rejoice, but I was wrong. Weeks right before the new year of 2026, a car crashed into my bedroom of our apartment where I was in, forcing us to evacuate and leaving us without a home. Despite being incredibly sad, I had lost nearly all my belongings. I thanked God I was alive and that neither the large pieces of glass or bricks that came storming my way hit me. As we settled into our new home, I felt relieved and that things were going to look up. But guess what? I was wrong again. After just 3 days of spending the night at the new place and days from entering my last semester, our family was struck once again. This was surreal. My hard-working stepfather, who worked hard to provide for us and encouraged me to solely focus on school, was now unrightfully torn away. He was supposed to be here, but I know he's proud watching me through the screen. We still haven't recovered from this, but I stand here as living proof of God's goodness. I stand here to tell you all that regardless of the many individualized struggles that we have silenced, we have held strong and succeeded. We are resilient. Nursing graduates, despite the many struggles, we have made it. Be proud, stand high and tall, because your efforts have paid off, and this is just the beginning. Congratulations, nursing class of 2026.
Of nursing awards. The first award is going to be presented by Dr. Peggy McNeil. This is the Director of Nursing Quality and Professional Practice at Frederick Health. And this is the Frederick Health Hospital Board of Directors Award for Academic Excellence.
I didn't expect to cry today on such a happy occasion. But I'm so delighted and honored to be here today to present this award to Carla Sandoval.
Foundation. It's the FCC Foundation Excellence in Clinical Nursing Award.
Good morning. always a pleasure to be at such an inspirational ceremony, and it is my honor to present the FCC Foundation Award for Clinical Excellence to Scarlett Tadra.
So proud of both of you. We got a few more awards though. All right, so I get to present the last awards. So the J.A. Garvin Leadership Award is presented to a student who has showed exemplified leadership qualities essential for nursing practice. And this award is being presented to Danielle Haas. The next award is the Director's Award. This is presented to a student in recognition of perseverance, determination, courage, and strength in meeting the challenge of becoming a registered nurse. And this award goes to Luis Lopez Velasco. For a Nightingale Award, and it goes to the student who's recognized that they have moral qualities valued in nursing and the commitment to caring for others. And this award is presented to Kim Hess. On to our pinning ceremony. That's what we're here for, right?
Today we celebrate the hard work, dedication, and compassion of our graduating nursing students as they take the next step in their journey of caring for others. It is my honor to introduce the reading of their names. Hanu Akuma. Stephanie Amaya. Arne Ancrum. Rachel Bermudez. Madison Joe Borgel. Grace Brewster. Haley Carcamo. Nathan Chance. Melissa Comfort. Alexandra Cruz.
We have the lamp now.
Winnie Dallasay.
No, the Lisa. Yeah.
Andrea Doolittle. Alyssa Fryer. Brian Gove. Paul Grosser. Emma Guerin. Kyle Spenan R. Henga IV.
Wrong pronunciation. Yes.
Kim Hess. Danielle Hobbs.
Eugene Palucci here.
Hannah Jacobson. Jessica Kang. Janelle Kaiser. Gabriella Kroner. Luis Lopez Velasco. Guguletu Mabumbe.
I think this here. That's a lot of fans.
Camille Mancarini. Ariana Mutifa. Grace Parks. Megan Payne.
Go, mommy!
Victoria Reyes.
last one? Yes.
Ezekiel Rusakos.
Ezekiel.
Carla Sandoval. Bryn Shank.
Virginia Mandarito Abun Hagerstown.
Jada Smith. Scarlett Tatro. Myra Tin. Kira Turner.
Kira.
Lauren Tyler. Kaylee Marie Vega. Shanika Wallace. Thomas Wilhelm. last but not least, Stacy Youngberg.
One last cheer for these graduates.
Good afternoon. My name is Emily Horn. I've had a pleasure of being one of these graduates' instructors. And I'm going to kind of introduce our next portion, the Nightingale Pledge and our lighting of the lamp. But before we move on to that portion, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on the traditions that we're about to honor today. The Nightingale Pledge, inspired by the values of Florence Nightingale, has been recited by generations of nurses as a symbol of their commitment to compassionate, ethical, and professional care. Though Florence Nightingale did not write the pledge herself, it reflects the principles that helped shape modern nursing today. The lighting of the lamp honors Florence Nightingale's legacy as the lady with the lamp, represents the light of knowledge, compassion, hope, and service that nurses bring to those in their care. Together, these traditions symbolize the important step and transition from nursing student to professional nurse. Graduates, may the light you carry and the words you say today serve as a lasting reminder of the lives you will touch, the comfort you will provide, and the difference you will make in your patients. At this time, I invite our graduating class to proceed to the front of the stage for the lighting of the lamp and the Nightingale Pledge. I encourage all nurses in attendance to stand with us and recite the pledge. Nurses, please repeat after me. I solemnly pledge myself in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession faithfully. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and family affairs coming to my knowledge and the practice of my calling. I will collaborate with the healthcare team in their work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Congratulations, graduates. Today we practice.
Well
Well done. So proud, so proud. Okay. Done. Congratulations to my son Cairo. Congrats, Dong. Okay, let's go to the house.